And we're back. Yeah, Tuesdays is gonna be a heck of a day for me. But yeah. Like yeah, sure. Let's have the manga and the anime be released at the same time. Yeah, sure. Whew. Alright, so let's see, hopefully everything is in order. I have the manga chapter ready. Next chapter is also next week, so yeah, I feel like we are back to the weekly releases again. Which can be a good thing, and it can be a bad thing. It's a bad thing for me. It's a good thing for you. It's a good thing for all of you. It's tiresome for me. Okay. Oh my god. Chapter 107, School Attacker. Like I mean, not wrong. Yuko is a school attacker. Oh. I do need to think about like how do I plan on streaming the manga for Chainsaw Man though, because number one, since the anime is released, obviously there's gonna be the YouTube algorithm will not be it will not be happy with Chainsaw Man at all, especially the manga. Like it's just not. It's just not. Once the anime is released, the manga is just obscure. Like gone. It's not gonna get recommended by the algorithm. Like just no chance. So I do need to carefully plan this ahead. Like right now, I'm just gonna be streaming them, like right now the way I do it. But I do need to plan things out first. Like I am thinking of maybe streaming the manga reactions on a later date. I was also thinking maybe I'm just gonna wait out until like a full volume is out, and then I'm just gonna read like 6, 7, 8 chapters at the same time. I don't know. It is a very weird day for a Chainsaw Man fan doing YouTube content. That's for sure. I think this is gonna be a short stream, like unless something major big happen. I don't know. I think this is just gonna be a short stream. I mean, I've talked about most of what I want to say in the previous stream, where I would say the meat of things for Yuko's character was. I would assume this chapter is gonna be mostly action, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, Chainsaw Man, Chapter 107, School Attacker by Tatsuki Fujimoto. We see Yoru weaving and dodging, fighting Yuko, the Justice Devil. Oh, kakkoi na. Cool, says Yuko. But you're in my way. Crashes into... Okay, crashes into a classroom. What the... Are you kidding me? Yikes. This dude, this bald dude is wearing a Chainsaw Man shirt. I love it. Whoa! Oh, okay. Pressing a call for emergency. A dangerous devil has appeared on campus. Please evacuate the building immediately via the nearest escape route. I love how people are like very calm about this. Like, oh yeah, it's not a drill. Freaky, is this a drill now? Wait, is it? This is not a drill. Bum 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 bum. Yuko's got a quick hand. All the other kids with the pumped up. Okay, let me stop. This is not a drill, says Yuko. Oh fucking holy shit! Oh, here we go. We're about to commit. Everybody screams. Ah! Who put raw chicken in a shoe cubby the other day? It was you, girls. I knew it. Pencil, spear. Creates a weapon out of a pencil. Whoosh. Throws it into Yuko. Yuko grabs it. Jeez, I told you I can read your every move. I don't know. Maybe Yoru has something up her sleeve. I can only make weak weapons with these. Yeah. Okay. So in a school environment, when your weapons, your utilities are basically school utensils, what are you gonna do? Yuko uses the spear pencil that Yoru created, pierces her. Everybody screaming, running away. Stop it. I won't stop. You're a bad guy. Smacks that girl right into a wall. Bleeds to death. That girl is dead. We got our first victim. Who the fuck is this? The last one ran that way. Who is this Giga Chad just standing in the hallway? He has a cap though, so we cannot really see his face. It can't be Yoshida, is it? It could be. Could be somebody else. Could be somebody new. Oh. Devil Hunter Club Seigyakoku, allow me to buy time until the Devil Hunters get here. A Devil Hunter? No, I don't want to hurt innocents. It's not like Yuka wants to eradicate everyone in the school, obviously. She still has some, she still has some dignity and some principle, and obviously, not a lot of people are bad people. But this is interesting though. Yoru, a devil, right, is being helped by by not really a devil hunter, but somebody from the Devil Hunter Club. And this fucking Giga Chad, what the fuck? Seigyakoku, just standing there, taking the blow, just like whoosh, and then stabs Yuko like, ugh. Yoru's going like, oh yeah, let's kick this up a notch. Grabs a pencil case, grabs a lot of utensils, obviously. Whoa! That you, Furio. Man, that thing's freaky. Okay. So the Devil Hunter Club is actually, we're actually seeing them. Great. It's not like they're just being introduced in like the first chapter, second chapter, and just, be forgotten. No, we are actually seeing them. Great. The Devil Hunter Club again. And who is this chick? Hello. Wait a minute. Who are you? Who are you with the sword? Who are you with the sword and the jacket? So we got the club president with the hands. We got Furio with the fucking crossbow, and then we got this chick with the blades and the katana. Okay. Yuko getting beaten up, as she should be. Come on now, don't die before Chainsaw Man even gets here. Don't worry. I didn't want to kill innocents. That's all. You just ganged up on me and bullied me. You're bad guys too, aren't you? Just what? Trying to find, like, vindication, right? Like, you did something bad, so you're a bad guy. I hate bad guys. I'm gonna kill you now. You're not innocent anymore. Justice, right? You know, warped perception, right? No, you did something bad, therefore you are bad, therefore you are evil. I kill evil, therefore I can kill you, right? Finding any means to justify her actions, right? And all of them get fucking stabbed. They're dead. They're dead. They are not recovering from this. They're just kids. They're just kids without any, like, devil contracts whatsoever. They are not recovering from this. I do agree though, ergo. These Skull Devil Hunting Club members, they look sick. They look pretty sick. I do wanna be with them more. I do wanna see them more. So hopefully they survive this. Hopefully we can see them interact with Denji and whatever, right? Because why would Fujimoto blurt out some names for them, right? Obviously they're gonna be characters. Hopefully. Please. But anyways, Yuko finally finding justifying means to basically kill them all, right? They're innocent at first, but not anymore, right? Oh. Now be good unless you want to wind up like them. I know all your plans, Yaru. I know that you hid your personal property in every classroom to use as weapons. Clever. That you pulled off some of the hallway floorboards and can turn those into weapons. Also clever that you set traps in the restrooms and courtyard. Well, I mean, it is clever, but not anymore because she knows your plan. Yeah. I even know that as I speak, you're thinking about trying to turn my severed legs into weapons too. Denji has to come in. I feel like Denji has to come in. And that would be like the perfect way and the perfect like parallel and the perfect reason and also like the perfect narrative plot beat for Yoru. Because we already have Denji coming in saving Mitaka. But what if Denji comes in and saves Yoru instead, right? See, that's when things get interesting, right? That's when you start to question, whoa, if that happened, then what's Yoru gonna think of this, right? What is she gonna do? How is this going to affect her character, her personality, her objective? Don't try anything else. I'm going to save Asa from her bullies. I have one more plan. I don't see much point in that one. The leave it all to Asa plan as she closes her eyes, letting Asa take control. Asa comes in. Juicy stuff, juicy stuff. You're relying on Mitaka and not the other way around. You're realizing that she cannot defeat this force alone, and she is just not the person to do it. Asa is. She realizes this, and she gives her control, despite everything that we set up in the previous chapter of her taking over the body, right? Asa, please just stay right there. Wait, what? What are you thinking? You absolutely can't do that. Oh my god, what is she doing? Oh. And the chapter ends, to be continued. Yuko knows the plan, we don't. Mitaka has something up her sleeve. We don't know what she is planning on, but it's definitely something drastic, and it is definitely something that Yuko just cannot allow. Our Storm, we already did watch the episode. If you can't find it on my YouTube channel or in the subscription, I'll give a link. I'll give you the link to the reaction. YouTube sometimes does this thing where they're gonna process the reaction to the to a stream very long. Sometimes it's short, sometimes it's long. Sometimes it's only gonna be an hour until it's published as a video. Sometimes it's gonna be 12 hours. I don't know how YouTube works. It's a mess. But yeah, going back to getting sidetracked there, but going back to Mitaka, what is she planning? I guess she wants to do something unjust. True, she can, but in doing so, then she would basically declare herself as an enemy towards Yuko, right? Doing something unjust, right? Doing something wrong, something bad, something that goes against Yuko's principle. If you're not gonna join me, then you're gonna be my enemy. Or I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of something in the realm of self-harm and See, now that I am reading Chainsaw Man weekly again and per chapter, I kind of miss reading 2 chapters at once. I feel like 1 chapter isn't enough. Such is the life of a Chainsaw Man fan. Yeah, ergo, exactly. That was what I was insinuating by going up. Like she is thinking of either self-harming herself or like just offing herself. Maybe, probably, right? I mean we don't know. We don't know. I'm just trying to figure out things and ways that could potentially give Yuko this sort of reaction of, wait, what are you doing? What are you thinking? What if? Okay, so that was one possibility, right? What if she is thinking of, well, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of doesn't make sense, because how would she do it? I was thinking about, like, maybe she's trying to contact Denji, or not Denji, Chainsaw Man, right? 2 completely different characters. Denji is not Chainsaw Man, obviously. It's actually clever on her part. She can think stuff in her head specifically to fool Yuko. Asa is smarter than Yoru, so she can do it. Yoru is dumb, she can't, but Asa can fool Yuko. Yeah. I think we pretty much established that Yoru is not the smartest character in Chainsaw Man. As much as she is the war devil, she is not the smartest character, okay? She is an adorable dork of a character. I love her, but she is not the most intelligent character. Especially after, after we witness like Makima, for example, as like one of the four horsemen who clearly is fucking smart and, planning like five steps ahead and, going galaxy brain on her plan. Yoru is like, why won't you do as I say? Mitaka, I'm joking, but yeah. But this moment definitely. I mean, like from the way Yoru basically just gives up control, right? That is like one big thing about this chapter, right? Yoru actually gives up control. Yoru has been wanting to take control of this body for a very long time, ever since Mitaka took over again, right? And every time Mitaka was in trouble, when she was in danger, when she was like dealing with the Bat Devil and whatever, Yoru was very pissed, like, why won't you let me take over? Why won't you let me take over? Please, for the love of God, if you want to live, please let me take over. I can handle this. And now, when the opportunity permits itself, when Yoru actually gets the control, she realizes, no, I can't do this. I can't actually beat this person. I just can't. The only one who can do it is actually Mitaka. She's the only one. Why? Because only she has an affinity towards Yuko, towards her opponent. Yuko has no qualms with Yoru, but Yuko does have connection and strong bond to Mitaka. Yoru realizes this, and thus she takes over. She relinquished command. She relinquished control. And the way she does it as well, the way Fujimoto draws her as she does it, right? Closes her eyes, and look at that. A little bit of smile right there in the bottom panel, right? Like she was closing her eyes and a bit of smile, so saying like, leave it to Asa plan. She trusts Mitaka. I love this dynamic so much. I love their bond. I love their dynamic. I love Mitaka and Yoru's like whole plot line. It is just so good. And to see this very early on within the story just makes me wonder what Fujimoto has in store next. Because this is stuff that I would have expected coming later in the story, right? Like this is a very cliche plot beat, right? When the character that is like very stubborn finally gives in and goes like, yeah, I can't do this. I'm leaving this to the main character. You do it instead, right? Usually these are powerful moments, right? And this shows character growth. And it does. But Chainsaw Man does it this early on in part 2. And I'm still saying like early on because we just finished like essentially the first volume and we are in the second volume of part 2, right? So to see this kind of development very early on and done so effortlessly and so like, yeah, it fits. Yeah, so far the development has been really great, and yeah, it doesn't feel like rushed at all. It feels genuinely, in character for her to do so right now, given the moment and the setting and everything. So I'm like, what does Fujimoto have in store for us in the future? Like what else? What else can Fujimoto give us? we still haven't seen Nayuta yet. Like Fujimoto, come on, dude. Just give me Nayuta. Just let me know if she's alright. Noticing how Asa becoming bolder in the latest chapters while Yoru becomes softer? Yeah. Again. I think the best part of this is just knowing that Fujimoto isn't really like dragging the shit out. All of the plot beats that we see in all of these chapters of part 2, all of these plot beats could have easily been dragged out across the entire part, like from beginning to end, like 4 or 5 volumes, right? And make it like a slow character progression, right? But to do it so fast in this manner without losing, like, pacing and just... I'm a happy man. Fujimoto, I don't know what type of drug you're using, but hey, this is a very short chapter, by the way, as well, right? Just mostly action. We see the... Well, it's not really most of it, but we only see like the Devil Hunting Club just coming in, announces their names, and immediately gets yeeted out of the fucking frame. Really excited for the next chapter. I'm really excited. Yeah, I think Fujimoto just, at this point, just mastered what you said, Ergo, of doing quick pace while still hitting the pointed and important character and story bits. I don't think he was there, or at least on this level, when it comes to Chainsaw Man Part 1, personally speaking, especially when it comes to like the beginning parts of the manga. But I think he definitely hit a stride once he finished creating his 2 one-shots. I think the 2 one-shots that he made, Look Back and Goodbye Eri, was like the best warm-up for part 2. Like, just straight up. He was testing out all of these, you know, like slow... Goodbye Eri and Look Back is just basically like this short, condensed story with a lot of character progression and a lot of character development from beginning to end. And I think Fujimoto just uses the experience that he learned from that and applied it to here. That's why I'm seeing like a lot of these plot beats going really, really fast, but at the same time I feel like no, they're going fast, but they all feel earned. It's not like we're rushing things. No, it felt earned, it felt genuine, it felt great, and it felt very satisfying to see them. I'm also wondering, because now we're back to like weekly releases, I'm wondering if the reason why... I mean, we don't know for sure, right? There's not much information regarding why Fujimoto went to a bi-weekly release for like the last 2 months. But I would wager that Fujimoto was busy supervising the anime. Like, he was just looking at like the final product, he was looking at like the final episodes and whatever, and he may be busy with that, and that's why we are on a bi-weekly release at the time. But since now that the anime is finally released, all of that wait is basically over for Fujimoto. Like he already saw like how the entire show is gonna be, so he's just gonna let it, you know, he's just gonna give the rest to like the animators and the directors and the writers of like, okay, yeah, it's great, I'll let you guys do your thing, I can go back to the manga. And that's why we're getting, you know, weekly releases again. Again, I don't know the actual like context or like the actual reasoning why he went bi-weekly, but I would love to assume that it is because he was like overseeing the anime as it is entering its final stages of post-production. I don't know what else to say. Ergo Hash says, look back is a bit more I like Look Back a bit more as it was more emotional, but Goodbye Eri is crazy and innovative in its structure and playing with our perspectives. They're both great. They're both great. I can see a lot of people loving Goodbye Eri more. I can see a lot of people liking Look Back more. Both are really emotional in their own way. People who loves manga will definitely resonate a lot more with Look Back. People who loves film and the process of making one would probably love Goodbye Eri more. They're both great. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the stream. How long have I been streaming actually? Only 31 minutes. That's gotta be a new record. Probably the shortest Chainsaw Man stream I've ever done. Everything else has been like an hour plus, because like there's so much stuff to talk about. But I feel like with this chapter, most of the stuff that I would have talked about, I've already talked about in the previous chapter. Like I already talked about like Yuko and her deal and Mitaka and her deal and Yoru and her deal and whatever. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Yeah, it does feel kind of weird though. It does feel kind of weird going back to like one chapter per week releases, because lately I've been doing like 2 chapters per week or 2 weeks, and it's kind of like that more actually. I don't know. Either way, still, good chapter for Chainsaw Man. Really excited for the next chapter. I feel like that's when things get bonkers and bonanzas, because we don't know what Yuko is actually thinking, right? Because we are thinking like the most predictable stuff, right? Right. What we are thinking of what Yuko is thinking is the predictable stuff, right? Oh, you sorry, not Yuko, Mitaka, right? Mitaka's probably gonna off herself or you know, do some harm to herself or whatever, right? Or Mitaka's gonna do something like unjust and whatever. But we don't really know for sure. We don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe that is what Mitaka is thinking, and Fujimoto is just isn't really trying to subvert our expectations at all. And Fujimoto's like, no, you're right. I'm not doing anything like over the top. Like, why would I do that? I'm still waiting for Nayuta though. I'm still waiting for Nayuta. The fact that we haven't seen her, I feel like means there's gonna be like a grand reveal for her. And the fact that we've only seen Denji for like, what, 3 chapters and then that's it? Yeah. I'm really liking part 2. I think so far part 2 has a way better start than part 1 in my personal opinion. Like I can easily get behind these characters because of how focused and contained they are compared to part 1. Because in part 1 we're like, oh, we're focusing on Denji, wait, we're focusing on Power now, we're focusing on Aki now. Wait, introducing Himeno and Kobani and Rai and everybody else and Makima and we're going on this crazy shit every chapter, and I'm like, Part 2 feels a lot more toned down, while also feeling bombastic at the same time. Having part 2 start off with Mitaka, still focusing on Mitaka and Yoru's character as like the pivotal anchor so far, having most of the setting be in school, having most of the objective be school work, makes for a lot more, it definitely feels a lot more focused. There's a lot more like direction here. Like I can clearly see where this is trying to go, whereas in Chainsaw Man I felt like I was lost for most of the time during the beginning. Just me though. Just me. The anime is definitely improving that. I genuinely feel like the anime is gonna be like the definitive experience for Chainsaw Man. Like, some of the bad stuff, gone. Some of the good stuff, elevated. Some of the emotional stuff, really elevated. So, yeah. Depending on how the season ends, even though I'm fairly confident in saying this. But like, yeah, I think the Chainsaw Man anime is gonna be the definitive experience for Chainsaw Man in general. Is Kensuke Uchio's Chainsaw Man OST on Spotify? Not yet. Not yet, though. Soundtracks for anime usually are released like later. Like way later, like 3-4 months, 6 months after release. So it's gonna be a while until we can actually hear that OST though. Anyways, that's pretty much it for my stream for Chainsaw Man Chapter 107. Yeah. People aren't gonna watch this video reaction, by the way. Like, statistically speaking, Chainsaw Man manga reactions are just done. Like, in terms of like viewership, like it's just not. The anime is taking over the algorithm. Like, I just accepted that fact. Like, it's just gonna be like really hard to push that. But thank you guys so much for coming into the stream. I do genuinely enjoy that after we watch the anime, we will read the manga, because this way we can actually vent and actually talk about manga spoilers without, you know, being confined with the anime. Like, oh god. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you all. I don't know if I'm gonna be well, I mean, I have to, right? We left on a very, very high cliffhanger, so yeah, I have to react to the latest chapter next week. I don't know if I'm gonna change my schedule for the manga streams though after next week, because again, like I said, I think a bi-weekly release is better suited for me, because that means with each subsequent release I can have like at least like a 1 week break where I can only just do the anime and not worry about the manga. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you do enjoy my reaction, if you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe, blah 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 blah, as always. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.